Hello, let me get this turned around and set up. I am here. Hi, Jessica Shook. Okay, don't be startled when I turn this around. Okay, it felt really appropriate because we're going to talk about the Wonder Woman myth, which is not at all what I thought it was going to be. I'm super excited about this. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will all feel super confident and welcome and invited to jump into the conversation via the comment box thingy or via Twitter. You can tweet to me at LuxeintheRough if you are watching on the web. Let's see, let me go through the business before we get to the really good stuff, which I'm super excited about because God totally turned it on its head at the last second. It's not at all what I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's see. If you're watching this on replay, remember all those little hearts. Thank you for the hearts already, whoever's sending those. Thank you. Hi, Heather. I see you. Just remember that if you're watching this on replay, those still count, and they're like little love letters of affirmation that just tell me that I'm doing a good job and to keep it up and that you still love me even though, Megan, hi, even though I'm wearing a Wonder Woman crown. It has a point, I promise, okay? Super exciting new thing. I was thinking about something my friend Kendra said about, aw, thanks, Megan. I was thinking about something my friend Kendra said about how it's sad that the scopes end after 24 hours. Thank you, Katie. Because she's not super connected to her phone. Like, she's not living life connected to a device. Christy, you're here. Hey. And I think that's a really great thing. It's something that I want to encourage, not discourage. So because the videos end on Periscope after 24 hours, I started a YouTube channel where I will upload all of our Periscopes for the She Scopes community. And it's also great because if you do a She Scopes Periscope or tweet something and hashtag it She Scopes, like I can share videos to there and I can help promote your content as well. So you can check out, if you just Google, I checked it to be sure, because the link is like really long and complicated, but if you Google YouTube channel She Scopes, then you can find it. There's only 2 videos up there because this is brand new, but there's that. So I think that's all of the business. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for the hearts. Remember, while I'm speaking, if you feel like maybe your friends would like this, feel free to share it. On an iOS device, you can swipe up and there's an option to share, or on an iPhone, it is a swipe from left to right. And you can click share this in a couple of different options. Thank you, Tiffany Taylor. Thank you for sharing your followers. I really do appreciate that. I'm excited and hoping we get a really good discussion going on. Okay, so earlier this week, I had this thought in my head about a Periscope show. Sorry, I feel like my red lipstick is just like dominating everything, but that's okay. Wonder Woman wears it. So, a show on the Wonder Woman myth, and then today I was thinking about it, and where I thought I was going to go is not, yeah, they do, don't they? Not where I thought I was going to end up. There was a time where I would get Kiki Sushi. You have not missed any of the important stuff, just like the beginning stuff about like tweeting and commenting and hearting and that kind of goodness. I'm just getting into it. So the myth of the Wonder Woman. For the last couple years, I've gotten a lot of very sweet compliments about how I do it all and I've got 4 kids. Oh, hey Christy, I didn't know that was you. That's my sister-in-law. I've got 4 kids. I was writing for Destiny and Bloom. I was running the We Remember You organization, which is about baby loss and stuff. I pick that up every October. I've got all my children. I was involved with dance production at Gateway several times throughout the year. I cooked tons of creative food from scratch, and I'd post pictures of that because I just really enjoy that. And I would bargain shop and post about all of that. And so I would get these comments about like, oh, you do it all. And so I started trying to be more and more honest, like about all the things where it would fall apart and the kids would fling Cheerios everywhere, or like my son Joshua accidentally tore all the paint off his wall in one spot a few days ago, which I discovered via text from one of my other children who wanted me to get used to the idea before I came home and in my 14-year-old's words, so that I wouldn't rip his limbs out of his socket. I am not Chewbacca. I don't rip children's arms off, but they just apparently wanted to be sure that he survived the experience. But then it seemed like the more honest I was about all the balls that I dropped, the more I would hear that I was indeed Wonder Woman. So at first, my thought had been like, I'm going to take them around my house and I'm going to show them that I'm not Wonder Woman. I'm going to show them the place where the paint is peeling off the wall, and I'm going to show them where my 3-year-old son Benjamin got a red crayon and he colored all over his wall. I don't know if I ever mentioned that to my husband, Jason. I will take care of that. And it's been there for 2 months. Or how I started to move the baby's bedrooms around and it's still not finished. And that was like 3 months ago. If I go back on my Facebook timeline, I'm pretty sure it was. Or how my kitchen is never completely clean, or my laundry is never completely done, and show you all these things to prove that I'm not Wonder Woman. And that's when I felt this little whisper like brush across the surface of my heart, and the Lord just flipped it. And when he does that, it's like you get it all in that 1 second and then you start unwrapping it. So it took me a moment to really let me unfold it for you. It was that you don't need to see my mess, and you don't need to hear that I'm not Wonder Woman and that I am human, because it's not about me. I felt like he was showing me that instead he wants me to say that you are Wonder Woman, and he wants to show you where you are Wonder Woman. And I don't need to disqualify myself from that, because just as much as he wants you to grasp and walk in the fact that you're Wonder Woman, he wants me to do the same thing. So just like the dirty laundry and the balls that I can't keep in the air and the profanity that comes out of my mouth when I'm not on camera, I promise I never do it on here, don't disqualify me. All of those things that are rushing through your head right now, they don't disqualify you. And this is if you're a mom, if you're single, if you're married with children. That's right, Katie. Like all of those things that you see and you compare to other women, those things do not keep you from being Wonder Woman. The Lord would say to you today that you are. So the things that are your superpowers may look totally different from the things that are mine. Yes, Chrissy, that is it. Loving and accepting yourself and the things that make you you and make you Wonder Woman to the people in your life is so important. Oh, I'm so glad this is timely and good. That must be why the Lord completely flipped around what he wanted me to say. So we all have superpowers. We all have gifts and talents and callings and things that make us individual and things that make us able to reach out and touch the people that have been put in our life. What I have to offer the people around me would be lacking if it weren't for the other people that fill in those gaps. I don't even know if I'm making sense. It's just that it's like a weaving or something. Like we all have these different things. Some gifts and talents and callings, they're more public than other ones. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm not just rambling. It makes sense, because this was way deeper than what I intended. I thought it was going to be super funny, and I was going to wander around my house with my little Wonder Woman crown and my red lipstick, and I was going to show you all the junk. And instead, I get to look deep into your eyes and tell you that you're Wonder Woman, and that the Lord wants to speak to you about what your voice is and your gift is and your calling and what you have to offer the world. And that is a lot scarier than just showing you my dirty laundry, like piles of it, you know? So I felt like I was supposed to say that there are things that we all walk in, and there are some that are more public than others, but there are none that are more worthy than others. The things that he's put into you are so vital and so needed and so called for. Like, you're welcome, Katie. So, I want you, everybody here, to take a moment, and I want you to think of the things that the Lord would say are your Wonder Woman superpowers. And then I want you to be super bold, and I want you to stick them in the comment box and throw them up there. I know, it's scary, huh? It's one thing to like admit them to yourself. It's another to be bold. Yes, Megan, you not only give pretty pictures to people, you give them a view of themselves. Like you show them their beauty where they might not even know that it's there yet. Donna, empathy, absolutely. I hope I didn't miss any. Come on. Anybody else? And you can throw out more than one. Tiffany, compassion, so needed. Katie, you're a giver. I am bold. Even when I'm nervous, I throw it out there. If anybody else has anything, oh, I forgot to flip over and check Twitter. Let me just double check and make sure. I think we're good. Nobody commented through there. Keep them at, oh, you're a prayer. Jessica, hey, thanks for joining us. We are grabbing hold of our Wonder Woman gifts, talents, and callings, and we're calling them out for what they are. So the things that the Lord would say to you are your Wonder Woman things. Aw, thank you, Megan. Thank you so much. That's what I'm having people throw them out. I think a lot of it does come with motherhood. But then again, my friend Chrissy, she is, I don't know if she's still on here, but she was posting a video of herself doing her new size exercise thing today, and that was very bold, and she's not yet a mother. So I love seeing people step out and be bold and be beautiful and all that. So if anybody else has anything that they want to throw up there that is part of what makes them Wonder Woman, Chrissy, go for it. Sometimes making a declaration helps us like really like tuck it into our heart and be bold and walk in it. If you can't think of anything, if you're somebody that can't think of anything, I'm just going to say a little prayer for you really quick, okay? So whether you're watching this on replay or determination, yes. A mama bear, yes. Go, yes you are. Yes you are. I am going to say a little prayer for the people that are like, I don't have anything. So whether this is on replay or on YouTube or you're watching live, Father God, I just pray that you would touch every heart who is wallowing in self, not in a bad way, but is drowning in self-doubt or can't hear or can't find that spot. And I pray that you would just pull that up out of their heart and that they would be able to grab hold of it and they would be able to see those traits in them that do indeed make them Wonder Woman. In Jesus' name. So this one is kind of short. Aw, thanks, Megan. And I feel a little awkward. It was definitely, yesterday's was easier talking about identity and cilantro because there was so much humor wrapped up in it. This was far deeper than what I thought I signed up for. And I think definitely tomorrow I'm going to need something like super light, like jewelry to like recover. Well, thank you. Because right now, like when I stop this, I'll be like shaking and I'm going to need aminos and I'm going to need my girlfriends to hug me and tell me that it's okay. All the places where I've stumbled. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. You're awesome. Well, you know, this actually all started with you and your blogs on MySpace. Back when we first became friends, I started blogging because of you, and then now it's vlogging. Aw, thank you, Donna. I needed that hug. I needed it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for the hearts, especially because this one was super scary. I hope that you will follow me and tune in for my daily broadcast. Tomorrow will be super light and fluffy, I promise, because I just can't take this 3 days in a row. Can't do it. But later in the week, I'll be talking about 5 hard truths about authenticity, why teens aren't taking to Periscope, but their parents are, and why I think that says. And then I was thinking towards the end of the week, maybe on Saturday or Sunday, it would be fun to do a recap. I got a lot of amazing feedback from everybody. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Seeing them fizz, it's like soothing my soul. I'm like, okay, that must not have been awful. A recap where I can share some of the feedback that I got. Oh, Josh, that's my 10-year-old. I don't know that was totally an accident, but I got Facebook messages and texts, and I got comments on Facebook, and some really awesome people that were jumping in and talking about their flavor. If you missed yesterday's Periscope on identity and cilantro, it is up on the She Scopes YouTube channel. I would really love to hear what flavor you are. I got responses on everything from, I named Jessica Swinford, I decided she was cinnamon. We decided that our friend Kendra, she is pralines and cream. Thanks, Christy. We got, Christy said she's onion. I am cilantro, as you know. And I would love to, you can post on the YouTube, you can tweet to me, or you can find me on Facebook and tell me what flavor you are and why. I would really love that. And then I can take all of those responses and put them in the recap show. And then same for this, for the Wonder Woman show. I would absolutely love to see you Chipotle. Oh, that's your flavor. That's brilliant, Megan. You are Chipotle. That encompasses so much. You could go deep with that. Or, oh, bueno, party burrito. Party burrito. I would love to see you make that declaration, like post a picture of Wonder Woman, hashtag it SheScopes or I am Wonder Woman, and call out what those things that God spoke to you. Like, own it. If people are wondering what the heck you're talking to, you can point them back to this. Or you can just not say anything about this and just make that declaration. I will go ahead and I'll do that on Twitter and Facebook afterwards. And I'll point people back to here, though, so they can hear this too. Because as much as I hope that it spoke to your heart, it spoke to mine. Because you know what? I've spent the last few years, I'm just realizing this as I'm talking, I have spent the last few years disqualifying myself. And instead of taking where people have like called out what they saw in my life and taking hold of it and owning it, instead I've been constantly disqualifying it. And you know what? I have tremendous capacity. I have capacity to do many things. And I love really big and really fiercely. Those are the things that I think I bring. And I'm a little bit fierce. So I wouldn't say I'm fearless because I'm like shaking right now, but I fiercely will do what I feel called to do. So just as much as you needed to hear that you are Wonder Woman and you need to grab hold of those things, clearly I did too. So we're all in this together. Let me see. Also, I'll be doing some light tutorials, and I think that's it, which I'm so glad, because I really just need to like chill out for a second. Thank you again. Thank you for the hearts. They mean so much to me. Follow, share, and heart away. I want to hear your feedback, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.